Hi, my name is Lauren Mercado, and this is my portfolio for the Fashion Styling Foundations course at FIT. A little bit about myself. I am an aspiring fashion stylist, specifically for runways. I think that there's a lot of opportunity for creativity and expression, not only from me, but also the clients in their looks on different runways, depending on what events they're for. Maybe if it's for like a movie, going on theme with that, or things like that. I think it's a great opportunity to be extravagant and out of the box and very forward thinking while also telling a story. I think that's one of the best parts of being able to style clothing is to be able to tell a story and not necessarily using words, but with clothing, and you can express yourself, express the vision that you have and some meaning that you have too. I think it's really important to use clothing to make statements, to be bold, to be brave. I think it's empowering and it can be done without saying anything. And it kind of leaves things up to interpretation from people, but you can also be very clear about what your meaning is too. I think that's awesome. My mission statement is that I want to inspire people to express themselves, to be creative, to think out of the box, to start conversations with people, maybe have them think a different way or think about a topic they haven't thought about before very much, things like that. And I think it can be very cool to see how clothes and accessories and anything that pulls a look together can really do that. Even how you wear the look, all of these elements bring into that. In the future, my vision statement for the future is that I would love to redefine the runway and make a lot of impact with bold looks that are maybe like a little weird or funny or quirky or I don't know, a little edgy, different kinds of things that could just be out of maybe my comfort zone just a little bit, out of the client's comfort zone a little bit, but still within the realm of what they're comfortable with, just embellishing on that. I think it's really great to go out and try new things and still have your own flair and self expression in it. So today I'm going to take you through some of the projects that I've done for this course. The first one's going to be an ideal client mood board that I did for my ideal client, which would be Bella Hadid. The second one is going to be a personal styling presentation that I made for a good friend of mine named Katerina. And then a third would be the test shoot mood board for the test shoot that I did with a friend of mine. And then the fourth page and continuing will be the photographs that I did with that test shoot. So here's my ideal client mood board. It's for Bella Hadid. It was very much so inspired by oceanic things, very iridescent colors, blues, pinks, purples, shades like that, things like inspired by seashells and water that's very flowing and glowing under the moon, like shimmering, pearlescent things. I love the flowiness. I love how ethereal it makes her look. I think she's great at pulling off things like this and being very free spirited almost. It's very colorful while also staying to a single color palette. I really, really had fun with this, and I would love to see it one day in actuality. Next, this is the presentation that I made for my friend Katerina, the gorgeous Katerina right there. I made a couple looks for her, so she was looking to expand upon her closet once we went through it. And she has a lot of sneakers, but she tends to buy specifically Nike Dunks or Jordans, and she loves getting them in a lot of colors. She loves colors, but I was trying to get her to try out maybe a different sneaker because she had been saying she wanted to look for that, but didn't know exactly which ones. And also, she loves statement pants and jackets. So I was heavily trying to find things that she could use in that way that would be neutral enough to where they could fit with multiple different kinds of outfits, but also bold enough to where they could be the statement piece in said outfit. So in the first one, we have a cowhide print jacket there with these white pants, and they have two long stars on their pant legs. Then these Oliver Cabell's shoes right here with the blue. She loves this blue and white coloring, so I thought that was perfect for her. And a nice little bustier top that's very much so a look that she goes for normally. The second one we have here is a blue leather jacket with some printing on it. I thought that would be cool for her to go out. She could also wear it with the blue shoes from before too, so we got a little mix and match possibilities there. This blue office look, but kind of still, sexy, cute, which she loves. And then these pants with these cutouts that are just epic. I love that. And these shoes with the fur on them, very cute. I loved how all the colors came together. And I think that there's a lot of pieces in her closet that I saw that can also go with that. So that's perfect. And then for our third look here, I placed some reds. She doesn't have that many reds in her closet or burgundies, maroons, things like that, but I think that that would look great on her. So I kind of tried to I tried to get the reds in there and think of that as the main focus, sort of. So we've got the red leather jacket and these shoes with the red accenting too. Cute top to go with it. I'm loving the pattern mixing of the jeans and then the top. Also the jeans, another like kind of animal print. I thought these could even be cool with the animal print jacket on look one too. So can mix it all up different ways. Here is the mood board for the test shoot that I did. I really like the streetwear look of everything. The baggy pants is what I was really looking for. Hats and scarves heavily. I was loving that. Add some baggy purses, things like that. Casual, but still very cool. If you see her walking down the street, you want to know, like, how did she put all that together with all those different elements? She looks relaxed, very cool. I'm loving this. So here's the first look that we did. We got a baggy jean short, kind of long, We got the colorful shoes in there, matching the scarf and certain little elements there too with the hat on. Nice little bag. I love her movement in these two pictures too, her jumping. Very awesome. Here's our second look. So in this one, she's got baggy ripped white jeans. Very nonchalant, very cozy, but still cool. Her bag and her slouchy jacket. I'm loving that the green matches with the green and the scarf. She's got a cute little hat on too. Very summery, but also, warm enough to dress up in the fall. Here's our third look and the last one, and I incorporated a lot of browns. I think browns look great on her, and I love that they're neutral, but you can still add other colors to them. So there's blues in the shoes, there's some gray and oranges in the scarf as well as the hat. And then she's got another scarf on top of the hat and this blue zip-up cool little shirt. Loved that. If any of this intrigued you and maybe you could see our visions coming together some way or a way that we could collaborate, please email me. I would love to connect. I'd love to grow and experience more things and try out new things and new visions and work. I think that would be awesome.